Hey. You know why I got the arms up, Mike? You know why I got the arms up? Because we got some breaking news. And it's breaking news because all week long, the league, the pundits, the
Mm.
NFL analysts, oh, the not
Mm.
do anything without Deebo, all this crap, block the block. Guess where he playing? Not only
Oh.
playing, Mike, he was a
Mm.
full participant in practice. I know earlier on No Harm, No Foul, I said I think he was limited, didn't get the right information, but he was a full participant. On top of that, he's not even on the injury report. Full participant in practice per Kyle Shanahan and will play against. I'm looking forward to this matchup.
Detroit. Listen to me, Wayne. I
I'm
got
look. I'm looking forward to the matchup. I just want to see Chauncey Gardner-Johnson versus Deebo Samuel.
yes. Huh? Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is trash, but he's the best DB on that team. Hear
I
me out.
wanted
Hear
him.
me out.
I wanted him on the Niners. I wanted the Niners to get him. I did.
Listen.
So
Listen to
he
me.
could be trash,
I,
but I did want him on the Niners.
he's trash, but he's the best cover corner on that team. Don't mean that he's good. He's just the best cover. Like it's like Colton McKivitz is the best right tackle the 49ers have to offer. Don't mean that he's good, but he's just the best one that we have to offer. You understand what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
how I see Gardner Johnson. All right. So let me be clear on what I'm saying here.
that was
I'm
funny.
not afraid of none of the smoke, right?
None of
But
it.
here's what I was worried about. Deebo yapping and yapping about him throwing shots back at Deebo, and they got their little bickering back and forth, and then Deebo can't show up. Or
Oh,
Deebo's limited,
talk your track. Talk your talk, bro. Talk your
right?
talk. Yep.
But now all of a sudden, huh? Now all of a sudden, he's got to be on the sideline. Because see, we the home team. Y'all already on the field. You stand on the sideline waiting for the national anthem. But when they start hearing that sound, huh? When you see that smoke start coming up, huh? When you see the pyrotechnics shooting off, and Deebo, big badass number 19, come running through that tunnel, huh? Now you got to put your money where your mouth is. Huh? Now you got to see us man to man, huh? Now you got to square up. Now you got to really see us. You sat there and talked all that tough talk. My man had the morning breath face on him, too, right? He had the big swollen lips, swollen eyes. Look, when you see me out on the field or off the field, huh? Keep that same energy. Well, now it's your turn, dog, and the biggest game of your career, huh? You did all that yapping. You did all that yapping. And now you got to deal with Deebo live, in person, and fully healthy, Wayne.
Bro. Bro.
Fully healthy, Wayne.
The Broad Street Bully is back in the building, bro. But and look, when I look at what Deebo does, the X factor of this football team, look, it we talked about Brandon Ayuk being able to take advantage of the secondary down the field, right? This is what
Come on.
Deebo was going to allow because now they got to defend the underneath routes and the deep intermediate routes, right? And so this is what I'm talking about. The personnel, the 21 personnel, the two wideouts that will be out there on the football field. You could switch it up. You can add Deebo in there in that 21 personnel and put two running backs in there. And I'm not talking about Kyle Juszczyk and Christian McCaffrey. I'm talking about maybe we get the Elijah Mitchell, maybe you get the Christian McCaffrey, and now you got a third guy that could run the ball. Can you imagine seeing this in 21 personnel and you got two running backs out there? Can you imagine this? I'm just gonna give you a quick scenario. Ready? Here we go. You got Deebo out there as the wideout, right? Then you rotate and you split out Christian McCaffrey to go split out. Deebo comes in as the second wide receiver, and then you got whoever you want, and Brandon Ayuk as the second side. So now Deebo's the slot guy. So now you got Christian McCaffrey goes to the slot. They just switch positions. I'm confusing the hell out of myself saying all this right now, right? Because this is if I'm
But I got
confusing me, no, I know, but just imagine what the Detroit defense is going to be looking like if I'm sitting here saying this can possibly happen, and you still got a single back there named Elijah Mitchell, not Kyle Juszczyk. They're not expecting the blocking from Kyle Juszczyk, but now you're going to get the pat. Oh, bro, explosive, bro. Explosive. I'm telling you. Whether Deebo is 100% healthy, let me just remind y'all about health. There's not one player on the football field that's 100%. The only player that would be 100% healthy is if they ain't play all season long, and I don't even want that player on the football field.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You preaching right now, bro.
I'm just
Come
saying.
on, bro.
The fact that he's going to be out there, and like I said, in that Packers game, he got treated. Y'all said he was holding his arm. It was super limp. Cool. I think that was all the facade because let me tell you why. When he was on the sideline in his street clothes, I ain't see one limp arm. I saw him.
Oh, you want to know when I knew Deebo was putting up a front?
When it was a cap? When it was cap?
I tell you the exact moment.
Go ahead.
Jawan Jennings made a phenomenal play right across the middle in the fourth quarter.
On the sideline? What was his reaction? What was his reaction on the sideline? Come on, man. I thought you said I thought his arm was limp.
Oh, what happened then? Huh? Both arms high. Talk about, come on, boy, let's go, boy. That's when I knew what it was. That's when I knew what it was. When the 49ers go 5 wide, when they go 5 wide from that personnel group that got 2 running backs on the field against a blitz happy team, forget that. Forget the catching them off guard with our personnel groupings. Bro. You know what this is important for? You know who this is the most important for?
Who's that?
It's not Deebo. It don't open things up just for Brandon Ayuk. It don't just open things up for Christian McCaffrey. It doesn't just make things easier for George Kittle. You know who this is the most important for? Kyle Shanahan.
Bam! That's the bomb. Now you gotta tell them why. Now you gotta tell them why. Now you gotta tell them why. They don't understand why. Kyle got his boy.
Come on. He's got his boy. He's got his confidence back. We've seen Kyle Shanahan kind of fall into a little bit of a shell, a little bit of conservative play calling if Deebo ain't out there on the field. We've seen Kyle Shanahan say, no, I could win. We could get this dub without Deebo, and we did it last week. But we barely eked it out. The play calling looked a little Brock Purdy seemed like he was taking on the persona of the confidence of the offensive play caller and Kyle Shanahan. Kyle's play calling seemed to be a little bit off. His confidence in the play calling seemed a little bit off. And the delivery from Brock Purdy seemed to be a little bit off. And you've been saying it all year long, Wayne. It starts from where? It starts from the top. It starts at the top. If you give Kyle Shanahan his safety blanket, I don't know how many of y'all ever watched the Peanuts, the Charlie Brown series, right?
About Linus
when Linus didn't have that blanket, Wayne, look at me, bro.
He was different. He was different.
When Linus didn't have his blanket, bro, when Linus didn't have his blanket,
he was different.
My man's soul felt different.
I was working on a graphic for us. But Mike, listen. I think Kyle Shanahan knew.
Come on, bro.
From the Green Bay game.
Come on, bro.
That his guy was going to be ready to go. And he played the card for as long as he can. Because now today's Friday. You got to make the announcement. Like you got to make. Come on. It's just come on.
And listen to this. Listen to this. If there's one thing I learned about watching Lions defensive strategy, is that they game plan week to week. They don't game plan based off of this is what we do well. They game plan based off of what they think you're going to do. Y'all went all week long thinking Deebo was going to be limited, maybe not playing. And we announced it on the day that you got to travel. Kyle's a bad dude. On the day that you about to prepare for flight.
Which means they can't game plan for Deebo. They're only going to get one practice in. And it's probably going to be
now here comes the walkthrough.
You know what I call that, Mike? You ready for this bomb? You got the bomb ready? You ready for the bomb? About the Akinelli on them cats. That's what I call home field advantage. They're not ready. They're not ready. Hey, this is breaking news. We about to get up out of here because we just supposed to be short. They're not ready. And here's the thing. Let me remind the faithful and the Detroit Pride that it's not raining. I don't know what the rain does to good old little Brock. For some reason, he doesn't perform well in the rain. But when it's not raining, he be raining them passes downfield to Brandon Ayuk.
Come on, baby.
George Kittle. Jawan Jennings. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a drop a bomb to my man Christian McCaffrey downfield They're going to take full advantage of the secondary. And Deebo Samuel is going to do one thing and one thing only, because I don't think there's a wide receiver, wide back. There's no Deebo Samuel on any other team. Kyle Shanahan's. We talk about the Detroit Lions having the number 3 run defense. Well, good luck when they got to run 55 yards this way, 55 yards that way. And ain't gonna be all up at the middle, bro. They gotta, and then they're gonna get tired.
All of a sudden,
Mike.
Every blade of grass on that field has got to be accounted for.
Oh my gosh.
Even the ones behind him, because he can get that bad boy in the backfield.
Mike, when I'm telling you, like,
Bro.
Deebo Samuel didn't go down in that last game, Mike. He caught a screen pass. It was a pass. It looked like a run. You call it whatever you want. It was 15 yards because it was outside the zone.
Come on, bro.
They were about to take the will from that Green Bay Packers defense, and it's unfortunate. Now, listen, I think Deebo's going to be padded up. I think he's going to be good to go. He has a deep bone bruise. He's been dealing with the pain. He's been going through rehab. But you got your probably, one of the toughest as far as enforcing their mental aspect on the field. And Deebo is the best. And to me, Deebo is the best player for the 49ers in the playoffs. I know it sounds weird, but if you check his stats,
don't sound weird at all.
I'm not lying to you. That dude is a playmaker in the playoffs. He might only result in 1 touchdown, but the dude results in moving the sticks.
I remember when the chips were down 2 years ago in the postseason, and Deebo went to the sideline and yelled his coach right in the face in front of everybody. Give me the ball.
Oh, that's when I think Kyle Shanahan's respect for Deebo Samuel will change, because I think Kyle thought Deebo was going to punch him in the face. I'm telling you. I'm
bro.
And people
haven't
forget.
Seen another player on the 49ers offense dictate the kind of things that they can get since that moment right there. I have never seen it before.
And when it comes to Deebo and Kyle, their relationship, I want people to remember in the Senior Bowl that year that Kyle was coaching, he handpicked Deebo Samuel from that game, who didn't finish playing in that game due to an injury. So Kyle already knew about Deebo Samuel, but he knew how dynamic, we talked about that word, he was going to be on the football field. Maybe we should have had a Deebo versus Amon-Ra St. Brown face-off. But
he didn't know he was going to be healthy until then.
I'm just saying. Hey, say it with your chest, Mike. How you feeling right now?
Niners by 20, baby.
I got Niners by 17. So it is what it is. 38-21. 20 is good too.
There it is. Breaking news. Deebo Samuel is a full participant in practice and will play fully healthy, or as healthy as he can be, in the NFC Championship game against the Detroit Lions. Guys, we're going to see y'all soon. Wayne, where's my music, bro?
Hit me with it.
We all gas, no brakes, pumped up, no fakes. We spinning, we winning, we high stakes. We never miss, we all makes. Look at us dudes trying to prove, bringing you news with nothing to lose. Mike, Nick, Tony, Wayne, Method Man, we bring the pain. Hey. See, I'ma confess it. We under the pressure. If you looking to find us, them nothing but Niners. We them nothing but Niners.